morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 4th of May. Now I am here, oh hang on, I am here with my doggo Sprocket. Where is he hiding? There he is. Say hi to everybody, Sprocket. Sophie's gone for a walk with my daughter, guys. Hang on, I'll just turn that. Yes, I'm getting into the spirit, Louise. You'd be very proud of me. You gave me the idea. I thought I'd buy so we could have matching tiaras ready for the Royal Clown Show, the Royal Kardashian Clown Show that's coming. We've got to get into the spirit of these things, haven't we, guys? So I thought it was important that I start to get my royal attire on, ready for the big event, which is coming very quickly. Oh, it's getting bigger and blown out of proportion. They even had a garden party, garden tea party. It's all happening. Cheers, guys. I'm now getting, even on my posts, I'm getting how to make cucumber sandwiches and things like that for the royal, obviously, what would you say? Maybe people are having garden parties and morning teas and high teas. That's what they call. Oh, it's all happening, guys. You can't help but get into the vibe, can you? Even though we watch it for the entertainment purposes. I'm not seeing a lot of us pledging, you know, and swearing our allegiance. But anyway, let's just get on with it, guys. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, hit the like buttons. Feel free to comment, what are you doing, down below. And hit those like buttons, guys. You know, it helps me a lot. All right, I'll close my eyes. I'll get started. Hopefully Sprocket won't interrupt like he normally does. Don't you, little wet bag? He does. Loves the attention. All right, let's get started and see what comes up. God, I'm getting this cooey calling. Like they're showing me a cliff face and they're showing me like the royals are calling. It's like, cooey. And you know how you hear the bounce back? You get cooey. And then a few minutes later you hear cooey. I'm getting this bounce back energy. They're trying to emit this vibration. And we know it is because we talk about it all the time here about frequency and vibration. But I'm getting the royals are trying to throw out this vibration so that everything keeps coming back onto them. So they keep staying, I keep saying it, so they stay important, they stay in people's faces. So people hear them, see them. We know the military bands are going to be huge. It's going to be a big vibrational event. Military presence, rather. Bands and music, vibration always. They're going to make it this joy-filled experience. It's going to like bounce off the cliffs and just the sound's going to, what's that word? Just permeate, that's the word, all over the land. That's what I'm getting for the big coronation. The royals are sending out like a coo-wee so people can find them. It's like that when you're a bit lost in the forest or whatever, you go coo-wee to see if anybody's out there. So they can find you. Well, the Royal Kardashians and Chucky and Rotty, I know you guys call Charles and Camilla, Chucky and Rotty can be found. Again. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, now we've got to hold his hand. He likes my little bit of tiara. We'll have to put it on Sprocket at the end and see how it looks on him. He could be a bit royal. Let's see how it looks on him. We'll put it on while I think of it. Show everyone you getting in the royal. Oh, look at that, guys. It suits him, doesn't it? No, he hates things on his head. Show everyone. Oh, he's all embarrassed. He's embarrassed. You can't really blame him, can you? He's not really into the Royal Kardashian event. All right, let's keep going and see what we get. Oh, Sprock. We do have to laugh at the dogs, don't we? God, I'm just getting this England summary at the moment. I'm getting, these are the words I'm getting for England at the moment. Embarrassment. Eccentric. Disgraceful. I'm getting poor people and peasants as well. It's being highlighted that people are becoming more like poor people and peasants. and all this wealth and opulence is just starting to show up more and more. I said that it would, that people are really going to start to see it now more and more. So I'm getting this, oh, Sprocket. What can I say? He must have got too hot. He's on the ground. He's too embarrassed from wearing his tiara. Hang on, let's see what else we get for England. I'm getting like England is enraged inside. A lot of people in England are very enraged. As much as they probably enjoy parts of the fanfare, we know people would. Gives them a few hours joy, like I said, because there's not much else in people's lives. But I feel like it's this, they're showing me like one of those, what do you call them? Slow combustion fire or something that's expanding out all the time, ready to blow. This is the little people in England. They feel the injustice. They feel the opulence, the wealth, the extreme, it's like the extreme wealth and monetary, just opulence I keep getting that's being thrown in their faces now. So they're like ready to blow. It's like this, it's showing me like a slow combustion fire that's expanding, contracting, it's ready to blow. This is the little people and peasants. They're trying to enjoy the experience, but inside they're really raging with like heat, fire, anger, because everything's being highlighted to them. How much they're on struggle street and how the royals and everything are just getting on with their life and everything's wonderful and they're just to be seen on this pedestal and people should be in awe of them. That's what's making people angry inside in England. You know it is. I tell you what, they're making it hard for businesses here in Australia. They're taking down small business here. These interest rate rises, going to be lots more small businesses toppling over. I know that's going to be a global issue too, even in England. All right, let's keep going. Gosh, I'm getting France. We know France is still fighting back. Absolutely huge fight backs, strike backs. Everything's happening. We've still got Paris, France being set on fire. Macron would not be happy about it. We know he's a dictating tyrant. But I am getting that song. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Galileo. By Queen. Galileo di Piso, Atipico. I'm getting that song for France. That's the song I'm getting for France at the moment. I'm just getting that Queen song. Hang on a minute. And a lot of France's fights and Paris's fights are about the hip pocket. They've really got empty pockets now. It's showing me people in France have pulled their pockets out of their trousers and that, and they're empty. They've even got holes, the stitchings come out of them, and all the money just won't stay in their pockets. It's just falling out and flowing out. I'm getting that for France. People are really struggling financially to survive in France. We know it's not about the pension thing. We always knew that, pension reform. We knew it wasn't. There's a lot more going on over there than anyone's being told. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I'm getting the collapses of the mining industries. We know that's going on. They're closing down a lot of coal-fired power plants here. But I am getting that closing of the, the mining industries. We know they're all looking at the moment at resources. We know it's a huge deal. Look at us getting sold off to China by Dan Andrews and McGowan, some of our premiers. It's so bad, isn't it? So I am getting a lot of mining towns. I keep saying it. They're going to keep going under. It's not good. It's not good. But excuse me. Sorry, guys. Go on. What's happening to me today? I need some tea. Oh, I should be drinking with my pinky out, shouldn't I? I should have bought my little quaint teacup. I might have to do that on the day, guys. And Chris, happy birthday for having your birthday on the coronation. Lucky you. That'll be memorable, won't it, Chris? So happy birthday from all of us to you. Yes, I'd be going camping. And just in case you do, in case I don't see you, I'll wish you a happy birthday now. Okay, let's keep going. God, I am getting the tomato throwing competition. Was it you, Louise, talking about the tomatoes being thrown at Chucky, the new king that's being sworn in soon? I am getting that tomatoes might get to be chucked. We know there's often a lot of eggs going his way, but I do feel you might get, it's sort of saying you'll have to do a lot of distance throwing if you're going to throw any tomatoes. It'll be from a long way away because the barriers are really tightly set up and restricted. So I am getting these tomatoes being thrown. So there might be a bit of a report of a few tomatoes. If you think, yes, I am getting that. There might be a few tomatoes being thrown at poor old Chucky and Rotty. And that wouldn't be nice, would it? It reminds me of the old, like I often talk about the stocks, people going in the stocks and having veggies and tomatoes and fruit and veggies thrown at them, rotten ones, mind you. So I am getting that this might happen. It's not going to affect them though, because they'll be in their bulletproof carriage. So it might be the poor guards or something that are, you know, or the people marching around them that might get hit with these things, but may not see it on TV because they'll quickly turn their camera and take it off because they don't want to highlight anything going wrong. It's got to be the perfect event, remember. Did I tell you guys here in Australia too, Elbow has just offered to build a very big AFL football stadium down in Tasmania here, the little triangle at the bottom of Australia, in Hobart, I think it is, 250 million. And he got heckled beyond belief as he was going to his car. People were blowing up saying, how come you're going to put all that money into a new stadium but you won't buy housing for people and help people that can't even afford to rent or live in houses that are living homeless off the streets? So we know they've got everything out of proportion, but as long as you've got your football stadium, that's very important, isn't it? I mean, I know a lot of us like footy, but there are other priorities in the country at the moment, and this is globally too. This is the sort of nonsense that's going on everywhere, not just here with Elbow in Australia. All right, let's see what else we get. Oh, and also, guys, I meant to tell you that in Australia here, they're actually starting to change the super. They're going to make it mandatory, is the word that they use, mandatory, to for people to pay extra into their super accounts. And as we know here, that's like the giant government banking system, isn't it? Where they'll be making money off your money. So that's the current situation. We're all going to be paying more super, forced to pay more super. You know how I feel about super, guys. I do see it as a total waste. It's just the government getting more money out of us. Yeah, I just had to share that with you because I think it's going to start happening globally. The government's just milking us for everything. So soon people are going to be starting to earn less and less because our money's like disappearing down the drain, as we know. Because wages aren't keeping up with the cost of living, are they? And then they want to take more off us. It's nuts. Okay, hang on. We have to, I'm getting this, we have to return to an old form of ourself. We have to return to our own self. This is what the awakening is. We talk about it all the time. It's about returning back to who you are, your simple, what would you say, spiritual being inside. Not that it's simple, but it can be uncomplicated. We have to return there. Because it's the essence of who we are that makes us happy. That's what I'm getting. Hang on. God, I am getting that collapsing of the big banks. We know this is still continuing. There's huge collapsing of the big banks now. This is starting to put a lot of fear into people, mostly the people waking up. Probably not us because we knew it was coming. But these people waking up are starting to get really fearful of the big banks collapsing. Because if that can happen, for example, in America or UK, wherever, it means it can happen everywhere. So everyone's a little bit on guard, and people are getting a little bit jaded about all these bank closures and this kind of thing as well. They're worried about their money being touched. We know in Canada you'd be worried about that. But I am getting this big collapsing of the banks, which is putting a lot of fear through people. It's that ripple effect. It's starting to affect people now. They're starting to realise, it's only taken 3.5 years, that something could be going wrong and there could be more of an agenda here than what they first thought. But see, the thing is, as we all know here, this big bank collapse is about the changing of the infrastructure. Like, we know where this is all headed. It's all headed to the One World Bank, so they can control everything. And they're doing a pretty good job so far. There's not even many people standing up to the collapsing of the banks. Like I said, we've lost nearly every bank here in town, and everyone just goes, oh, well, and just, some people just stop their accounts and go to the next bank. And I said, but I think that bank's closing too. And they're like, oh, really? So it's just like the domino effect. They'll just keep jumping from bank to bank to bank, till eventually they're probably with the Commonwealth Bank, which is probably going to be the One World Bank connection. So I am getting that people, they're just doing nothing. Why are people doing nothing? I know we talk about it here on my channel all the time. It drives us crazy. It makes us pull our hair out, doesn't it? Why are people just taking this rubbish? They know it's BS, lies and garbage, but they still just take it. Oh, that's right, because the government has their best interests at heart. Not. Oh, they even know it though, and they just won't admit it. Denial, denial, denial. Ah, it's stupid. Anyway, sorry, went off on a tangent, guys. I know you get it. Let's keep going. God, I am getting that they're going to start to blame fires soon. Like, if anyone's lighting a fire, if you've got a lovely wood burning stove or a lovely log fire in your house, they're going to start coming after them too now, because they're going to say it's all the soot and all the chimney stuff that sends off these very toxic emissions, and just going to go on and on. I do feel like they're going to really come after the wood log fires. They're going to try. Oh, this is getting crazy. Because that is destroying the environment too. Burning wood and cutting trees down to get wood fire. So, wood for your fire, that could be a problem because that's affecting the environment. So, we have to start looking at these things. So, I do feel they're going to really come after the wood fires. You're going to have a very specific kind of fire. And I'm guessing it's going to be one of those fake, artificial, pretend burning fires that don't even look real, that have the plastic logs on them. You know those ones? It's not the same, is it? When you live in the mountains, you need your wood fire with the crackling real logs. So I'm getting they're going to start looking at all these replacements because it's going to be better on the environment than cutting down trees. Even though half the time people just use old dead trees and branches and things like that that are already old kindling anyway. Oh, but no, you got to still blame everything for climate change and global warming. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. Gosh, I'm getting these visuals of like bulldozers tearing down old housing. I'm still getting that. This is probably on the outskirts of the UK still. I'm still getting this, those digger things just with the claw on the end, like digging, knocking down old houses. Houses that are like historic and years old that can't be replicated. I do feel like they're not caring about these old historical villages and buildings. It's on the outskirts of the UK. Is there a place called, oh, I don't know. I get these weird words. Sunderland. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Sometimes I can't quite get to things. Sutherville, Sutherland, I'm not sure. I just keep getting that sort of Sutherland, Sutherville. Anyway, it's in the UK, and I just feel like there's a lot of beautiful old quaint villages that are kind of being destroyed on the outskirts to make room for the affordable housing. Oh, that's sad. And it's upsetting people. It's very upsetting people when beautiful history gets ripped down and torn apart. I am getting that. I'm getting that for the UK. It's sad, isn't it? Just to get on their merry bloody red carpet agenda, they just rip down structures and things that are architecturally built so incredibly sound, but they just don't have any respect for them and they're just destroying them. That's what I'm getting in the UK. It's sad, isn't it? I love old homes and things. It's just incredible, the history. And, you know, these things could be turned into museums or something. Like, they just see the land. See, it's always about the land, isn't it? And what they can build on it and make money out of. Unreal. All right, let's keep going. God, I'm getting seaside towns, and this would be globally. They're going to start to get targeted, but they're going to start to prove to the people that global warming exists. So it's almost like they want to prove to people that the water levels are rising, that the erosion is starting to destroy houses along the beach fronts. I feel like they're going to try and prove all this somehow. I don't think you can. I mean, we know some areas it does happen. We know that it does if the waves get a bit crazy during a storm, but some of this could be weather manipulation too. We did talk about the cloud seeding and this kind of thing that goes on. That does create strange weather patterns right on shore that destroys things. Like, I know in New Zealand, you guys are still getting flooding and things over there. And they're just abnormal sort of weather fronts, aren't they, that we're having to deal with. All the while, though, we can just blame climate change and global warming. Of course they will. We know that here. All right, hang on a minute. God, I'm getting that life is overloading. Life is overloading. Life is overloading everyone. And it's not just the sleepwalkers, it's all of us. We're all being overloaded at the moment. There is too much information coming in. That's why we always talk here about focusing in the now and living in the now moment, because it helps to shut all this clutter on the outside world. It helps us to shut it out and just be in the present. I am getting that at the moment. We have to shut all that clutter out. It's very crucial because everybody's being overloaded. And when you become overloaded, you're not taking in the information because it's information overload. So you're shutting it out and you're not even absorbing any of it. So this is what's happening with the people in the bubble denial suits and the people waking up. They're shutting things out as well because they can't deal with all this. They can't deal with another interest rate. They can't deal with any more financial businesses collapsing and people losing more houses. They can't deal with it. Everyone is being overloaded. We are too, but not to the level that a lot of these people waking up are. It's been getting way too hard for them to manage now. It's starting to make people physically sick. Oh, did I tell you as well, guys, while I think of it? Yes, we've got a cancer vaccine arriving in Australia soon that's going to cure cancer and stop cancer. It's a vaccine. And guess who created it? Yep. You guessed it. Moderna. And we've got a lovely Moderna factory being built here in Melbourne. Sorry, guys. Dictator dance. Yes, the most locked down city in the world other than China. All right. Let's see what there is to close with today. Sorry, I'm feeling a little sarcastic today. Maybe that's the royal tiara that's on my head turning me into a raw Kardashian. Oh, my tea went down the wrong way. Hang on a minute. You know what's weird, guys? When I went to the doctors the other day for my knee, you know the first question, and I'm sure you guys are experiencing it too, they ask you at the front counter at the desk is, have you got a head cold or a flu or a cough or anything today? And I'm like, no. But I'm thinking to myself, hang on, don't you go to the doctors if you're sick and you've got like a cough or a flu, or like what are they going to do? Hand you a mask and say, put this on? Or are they going to tell you to wait outside? Like what? I don't understand. Don't you go to the doctors when you are sick? Isn't that the place you go when you actually want antibiotics or something? I'm just finding this whole journey really weird, I tell you. Let me know what you think down below. I'm sure you guys are experiencing the same thing. It's all right. It's just Sophie and Tarada. All right. I'll see if there's something else to close with today. Oh, they're showing all of us, guys. And we're in this hot air balloon. And we're... Sprocket, come here. Come. It's just Sophie. And I think I'm going to have to let Sophie in because she's going to keep barking. Sorry, guys. Come on, Sophie. Can you come? Quick, up. Oh, we've swapped. Up. Come on, up. Sorry, guys. You know what they're like. She's just back from her walk and she's going to be tired. There she is. Talk about disruptive. Did you have a good walk? She loved it. Didn't you? You loved your walkies. Oh, my gosh. Oh, sorry, guys. Now she's panting. She's throwing me off. My dogs. What is with my dogs disrupting now? I forgot what. Oh, we're in the hot air balloons. Rising above. I'm getting that song again. That 99 balloons, red balloons. Da, 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 da. That is some sort of political song. I remember you guys saying that. Wasn't that by that? Who sang that song? Was it an Irish singer? Anyway, I'm getting that song. And I'm getting this vision of us, like, you know, it's like at dawn and it's blue sky and we're all up in these hot air balloons in the baskets. And we're just drifting around slowly. Can you close the door, please, Tarada? Yeah. It's my daughter. Oh, yeah, they've all got to be in on the act. You know what they are? My daughter, the dogs, everybody. Sorry, guys. It's never boring here at my house, is it? Look at them all. And Sprocket's trying to block Sophie out because he wants to star in this show. You gotta love it. So we're in these hot air balloons and we're drifting over everything again. But there's, you think about a hot air balloon, it's quite, oh, Sprocket. It's quite peaceful up high, isn't it? And we've always got to have that good vantage point. That's just what I'm getting. There's this peaceful, oh, I'm getting that song again. I've got a peaceful, easy feeling. And I won't let you down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. Meaning we're very stable, but we have got this peaceful feeling of floating in the hot air balloons at the moment. Oh, my dogs, they're so disruptive. Sorry, guys. You be good, you two. Oh, Sophie, she's passed out. God love it. That's what I'm getting. Hang on a minute. I'm getting that we have the wherewithal to change things as well. We know about Sprocket, you know, he's got a star in the show, guys. Sorry. We have the wherewithal to change things, but this means that we're aware of how we can manifest things, how we can look at things from above and get that good vantage point. We can see clearly. We have clarity. We know how to stand back from situations. We know how to find peace and calm in our lives. Except if you're living with Sprocket and Sophie, it's not so peace and calm sometimes. Sorry, guys. Oh, my God. I think they are the royal Kardashians right here, to be honest. Look at him. High maintenance. He's trying to get my attention so I don't give it to Sophie. She's a good girl. Oh, my lordy. Oh, Sprocket. Oh, my God. Sit down. I'll be with you in a minute. Oh, my God. Sit. Good boy. Sorry, guys. So I'm getting that hot air balloon energy, but it's peaceful, you know, and if we want to turn the fire thing up, we can and go up higher. We're in control. We're in control of our destiny. We're in control of our journey, and we can see we can see so clearly what's going on. It's like a blue sky day with no clouds. It's just all sunshine, warmth and good vibes. A peaceful, easy feeling. Hang on, let me see what else I get to finish off. What is with my doggos? Oh my God. Now she wants the attention. She's pooped from her walk. All right, hang on a minute. I'll try and get the focus back. God, I'm getting that we're in this for the long haul. Like, we know this has been a long haul. We've been in this for the long haul. We've been in this for 3.5 years. But it's like we're okay with it. Like, wherever this is taking us or wherever we're being led, we're okay with it. We found this peace, and speaking of that song again, we found this peaceful, easy feeling, which we created, which is Terabella, that we know we can navigate this. We know we can rise above things like the hot air balloon and just navigate it and stay removed, detached. And it's saying, again, that sort of untouchable energy. I always talk about us being useless to government, which we are. Well, we're becoming more and more useless to government now. We're just drifting away like this hot air balloon, just drifting, well, I guess you could say again off the radar, like the maverick freedom fighter, brave heart rebel bikers that we are. We're always floating off the radar and disappearing out of their line of fire and line of sight. So I am getting that. Hang on. Oh, did you guys see that little, I meant to say it to you the other day. Did you see that little song when someone was singing that Bye Bye Miss American Pie to Biden the other day in America? You would have seen it in America. It's just so funny. This person just broke into this like karaoke song. It was this Asian dude. I don't know who he was. I can't remember if he was, I don't know who he was connected to. But he started singing that song. And all I could think of is how many times we've had that song for Biden. And he was singing it to Biden. Funny as. Sorry, getting sidetracked. I'll see if there's something to close with. God, I'm getting this song today, but it's for the sleepwalkers. And it's a song, I'll try and sing it. Please release me, let me go, for I don't love you anymore. Raise my heart and do, but I don't love you anymore. But this is the sleepwalkers. They want the government to please release them from, well, I guess you could say the prison that they're currently trapped in. That's what I'm getting for them. Please release me, let me go. They want the government to just let them go and get on with their life and be normal and be free, but they know it's not happening and they're feeling entrapped, they're feeling in prison. Well, we know they're being treated like poor people and peasants, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that song for the sleepwalkers and people waking up, that please release me, let me go. Oh, we're not there. We're already gone in the hot air balloon. We're long gone, drifting away on the horizon. Hang on a sec. Let's see if there's something for us, guys. You right? Good girl. Shh. It's like having babies. Got to let them have a little day nap. I'm getting this song. I'm pretty sure it's Christabel. I haven't, is it on Glacius? Who sings this? I have never felt the dress you're wearing, and the freedom of the heart's not alone. And I do tonight, Lady in Red. What's that mean, Lady in Red? What does this all mean? is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. Nobody in there, no one asleep. I don't know what that means. Hopefully that song means something to somebody out there. Lady in Red. Not sure about that one, guys, but it came through, so I just share it in case it means something to someone out there. Often we get synchronicities around music here. I know a lot of you guys relate to the music a lot here on my channel. Let me see if there's something else. I think it's Yuri and Glacius, isn't it, or something? All right, let me see if there's a nice message for us to finish up today. Oh, I'm getting this song. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Yeah, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. What's that song? Remember that disco number? Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. And I'm guessing when we're getting this song, pump up the volume, that means, oh my, is that the song? Way to way, shake your booty on the box tonight. Make my day. Is that the same song? Make my day, make my day. Oh, maybe that's what it's about. It's about people waking up. It's going to make our day. We're pumping. Oh, no. Is it pump up the jam? Pump up the volume? Pump up the volume? I don't know. I feel like I'm doing a bloody remix of a heap of disco numbers all together. Oh, my. I'll get away. Take the music on the butt tonight. Make my day. Well, that's what I'm getting. That's just the song I'm getting. That song, Make My Day. And I'm going to leave you with that today. Things are sounding positive, aren't they, guys? Things are turning. We have to keep knowing that people are waking up. You guys keep commenting and letting us all know that people are waking up. I know we all support each other here on this channel, and it's great to hear your stories about who's waking up, what's happening. So it's beautiful. So we're going to stay in our hot air balloons today and keep drifting into the distance away from all of this, probably away from the coronation, although curiosity will get us all. We won't be able to help ourselves. And just watch the extreme wealth and military event that it's going to be, and vibrational parade of Chucky and Rotty. So yeah, I'm just getting that song. We're going to finish with that song tonight, whatever it is. Is it Pump Up the Jam? I think it's Pump Up the Jam. Shake your booty on the butt tonight. Make my day. Well, that's all I'm getting. All right, I'm going to leave you with that song today. I'll leave you with something upbeat today. And I'll say goodbye from my dog, guys. I'll say goodbye from Soph. She hasn't worn the tiara. Let's see if she likes it. Oh, I like it. No, it's not a hit. She hasn't got the Royal Kardashian. She's a bit of a grub. We actually call her Grub, you know. Isn't that funny? That's her nickname because she's always dirty. Sprocket's always white and Sophie is always dirty. I don't know how that... She's like the tomboy and he's like the girl. He even wears a pink collar. Have you ever noticed, guys? She wears a blue collar. Look, she wears blue and Sprocket wears pink because he's like a bit of a princess. So the tiara actually would suit Sprocket. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Have a wonderful day and I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to hit the like buttons, comment, and I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.